Yo, I'm Juga-Naut. I'm here at the 80s video shop in Alfreton, and I'm here to pick 3 films for a Friday night. I've been thinking back to what I watched when I was a kid, what I'm watching now, where my head's at, so it's been difficult, but I'm gonna try and nail it down.
Yo, the condensation drips and leaves rings. The conversation flips, feed the kings. Bees die to leave the stings. The grief sings, grease lightning on the weekend. Night fever, fever pitch, 5-a-sides when it's freezing.
So, this here, one of my favourite films of all time. Shout out to John Carpenter, one of the best. You know, people call people auteurs, but like when it comes to, you know, scoring your own music, having your own vision, and like even picking up off the shelf as a cover. Look at this painted cover, like everything about it, like you just go, oh man, I want to watch that. But yeah, this is something that I grew up watching, that has a special place whenever it's on TV. I can't turn it off. Everything about it, it just, as they always say, they don't make them like this anymore.
It's all on the reflexes.
So, Big Trouble in Little China. Going from that, I'm gonna go into one of my picks, which is The Golden Child. Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy is back. But this time, he's looking for a missing child. A golden child.
This doesn't get spoken about as much as this. They came out around the same time, and if you look at those 2 covers back to back, the same kind of painted style, but like, look at the light shining off the leather jacket, man. Like, this is unbelievable. The mustache, the leather kufi hat, like everything about this is amazing. Even there, you've got, you know, where he travels to from LA, but My Sweet Brother Numsi is what it's all about. The woman on the plane, when she's like, he's sitting on the plane with the headphones on, and she's like, Johannes, like, it's unbelievable. And like this, like, I've heard this gets a lot of flack for not being very good, and you can see Eddie Murphy's tired in it. Like, he's there like, oh, be funny, you know, he's doing a lot of different takes, but I don't think this gets as much love as it should, and this is like a warm hug film, like growing up watching this. So that's my first pick, The Golden Child. So think. I was looking around, like I was thinking whether I went like, whether I would set it up together, whether it would be like all sci-fi or all horror or all action, but I'm gonna go comedy. This would be the first one to watch as well, comedy first, and then I don't know, it's so difficult. The shop's amazing and there's so many choices, but I think I'm gonna go with Alex Cox's Repo Man. So again, we're gonna focus on covers today. Like, if I didn't know what that was and I just saw those green lights shining out the car and the guy with the balaclava and the shotgun, but then you look closer and you see the legend, one of the legends of all time, Harry Dean Stanton, rest in peace. This film, as like, again, like I said with John Carpenter, as a vision, like a singular vision, unbelievable. Like music, the choices, and like Alex Cox, there's a film called The Great Silence, Il Grande Silencio, spaghetti western that's set in the snow. I think her name's Vanetta McGee, who's in that, is in this, and these like paying homage to the stuff that he loved, and like there's the western influence in this as well, you know, someone in town, and like, you know, Repo Man is like a bounty hunter, stuff like that. But like as a singular vision, as a punk film, and like this really influenced my music as well. This type of feel of like, okay, I don't care about what anyone else is doing. I'm going to make a film, and this is my vision and my package and how I'm going to do it. So, and as a British director as well, man, there's so many. I watched this the other day for the first time, which was cool. Deadly Pursuit, Sidney Poitier, the legend. This was good and not what I was expecting. And Sidney Poitier, I think, was nearly 60, maybe 60 in this, and was really holding his own as an action thriller. And I think this was like ahead of its time when it came to what the 90s did with like action thrillers and stuff like that. But what's gonna be my I think, where is it? I think my third pick for the night, for the Friday triple bill, is gonna be Dark Angel, aka I Come in Peace.
I come in peace.
Which I've only just watched this year, and this is a Christmas film, if people didn't know. And we were saying earlier, but I think this could be a good double bill with Predator 2, because it's like the LA concrete jungle. I think it's LA anyway. Concrete jungle. Someone comes from space. But there's some great hair in this. I think maybe Dolph Lundgren's the only person who's allowed to have the full head of hair. Everyone else has got the horseshoe with the long bit at the back, or like they're balding. I think that was contractually agreed that he was only allowed to have the full head of hair. I think there's a character called Boner in it, which is wild. Yeah, it like tickles all the things I love in film. Like there's action, sci-fi, ridiculousness. There's a lot of like 80s glass bricks and like light shining through them. Like aesthetically, it's got that look. But yeah, look at that again with covers. Look at that face. Look at the white eyes. This guy's head stretched out. Unbelievable. And Dolph Lundgren does well in it, man. And yeah, I've only just watched it. This is now going to be a Christmas special.
And you go in pieces, asshole.
So I bought a copy of this from Scarecrow Video in Seattle this year, and that's how I watched it. And shout out to Scarecrow Video, one of the biggest video shops in the world that's still going. And shout out to the 80s video shop, which is keeping the lineage going too. So yeah, that's my Friday triple bill. The Golden Child, Repo Man, Dark Angel. I'm Juga-Naut. Thanks for listening to me, Babylon.
Right besides when it's freezing. Happy seasons, roast dog plates, and morning glory. Morning to morning, now the night dies to tell its story. The night sky's forever fascinating and never bore me. My peers fear my passion and ignore me. I guess the sea is stormy.